Before we leave, I want to go meet Mazoga the Orc. She's awesome.
Are you the Count? Then go away.
That's it. Are you the Count? No. Go away. She's a woman on a mission. Go see what this is about.
I'm sure you have many pressing affairs. I won't keep you. I need your help. An orc named Mazoga here claims to be a knight, but will not reveal her business. Find out why she is here and report to me, and you will earn a reward suitable for those who serve Leowin. Hurry up!
Are you the Count? The Count? Then I can talk to you. I'm Mazoga.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, I'm an orc. I was born under a rock and I have no parents, so I don't need a family name. I guess you don't know how to talk to a knight, so I'll teach you. Say, yes, Sir Mazoga. All right, then. Just don't forget. I'm a free knight. I don't have a lord. You got a problem with that? All right, then. There's an Argonian named Weebamna in town. Go get him for me. Do you know where Weebamna is? I hear he's a hunter, knows all about the woods around here. Go tell him I want to see him right now. I'll meet him here.
Awesome. A noble orc. Sir Mazoga, of course.
Hurry up!
This is one of those things where when I first came across this in Oblivion, I was like, hey, what's this about? And then it's a neat little story. I don't know. Just a little side thing. Nothing you have to do. But there's lots of little stuff like this, like all over the place. We haven't touched, even 10% in the game, I don't think. As epic as the main and side stories are, there's so much other little things going on in Cyrodiil that you can get involved with. It's just amazing.
I'm Weebamna. What do you want? I see. So an orc named Mazoga wants to see me, and she expects me to come to her. I don't know her. I'd be smart to ignore her. But I never learned anything by being smart, and you seem to be a right skipper. So I guess I'll have to go see what this is about. Thank you.
I never learned anything by being smart. Alright, so Weebamna, the hunter, is going to go talk to Mazoga. Go see what all this is about. I love stuff like this. This is just... Yeah, I'm glad we decided to stop and do this. I'm sure we still have some Oblivion gates to close, you know, saving the world and blah, 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 but sometimes you just got to stop and smell the roses, so to speak, you know. Taking the world around you. They put stuff like this in here to make this, well, it just kind of makes the game what it is. trying to think. The two main peoples here in Leyawiin seem to be, what, Khajiit and Argonians for the most part, right? Isn't that like the primary... Plenty of Argonians, but there's some Khajiit here. And they don't tend to get along very well. But I had a thought. We'll talk to Mazoga real quick, and then I'll kind of share this with you guys, see what you think.
Good luck with Mazoga. She's got terrible manners. Being her friend may be a lot of work, but my sniffer says she might be worth it. Be seeing you.
Weebamna won't take me to Fisherman's Rock. Weebamna won't take me to Fisherman's Rock. You know where it is? Take me there, now! This guy, Mogan's Windshifter, he camps at Fisherman's Rock. So you take me there, and I talk to him, and then we see what happens. You hear me? I talk to him first. No smashing in his teeth or chopping off his head. Understand? Could be. You know how it is. But not until I'm finished talking.
Let me talk first.
The Argonian says it's north of Leyawiin, about 6 hours' walk, on the east bank of the Niben. Let's get moving. Get moving! I'm right behind you.
Nice. Well, you know how it is.
What are we waiting?
First talk, then smashing and chopping. Well, yeah, of course. So I was thinking, there's a lot going on here in Leyawiin, almost as much as what seems to be going on in Bruma, which just seems to be centered on everything around the Emperor, not to mention, you know, the guilds. It's where your first fences with these. I've gone on about all this type of stuff. All the things that kind of point towards Skyrim, which we all know is where the next Elder Scrolls took place. Well, Leyawiin has a lot going on here too, and I saw some strong indications hinting at elsewhere in Skyrim. If you're interested, if you didn't catch the stream where we played through the Dark Brotherhood stuff, I read through Cicero's journals, and there was some hints at elsewhere. Strong hint at elsewhere. Or it seemed like it to me. I don't know, but I think we were already talking about it at the time, so it just kind of fell into place. It was kind of a coincidence type of thing. But anyway, I'm seriously, that's my prediction. So I'd like to see if I'm right or wrong, but that's what I'm guessing. I think Bethesda tends to point at certain things kind of subtly, and then when you look back in hindsight, you're like, oh wow, they kind of basically told us where this was going next. They certainly seem to have done so in Oblivion in reference to like the Nords and Skyrim and all that stuff. You can even walk around towns and hear people talking about conflicts in Skyrim and the people of Skyrim and stuff, and in retrospect it's like, wow, they were actually, you know, dropping hints. And anyway, alright, so let's let Mazoga catch up here and talk to I guess Mr. Windshifter. Just look like bandits and thugs to me. We'll see.
Remember me?
No, who are you?
I'm Mazoga. You killed my friend Ravindra.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're a lying bastard. You killed Ravindra, and now I'm going to kill you.
Now we can do all the smashing and chopping? I guess she just had to get in her 2 cents and let the guy know exactly why she was kicking his ass. Okay, we need to keep her alive here. Definitely. Because she's actually really, really cool. Go ahead and get a few free hits on one of these guys. Hope Mazoga can handle herself over there against one or two for at least a minute here. Take that. Nice. Good job. Well, that went smooth. Mazoga's still alive and everything. Very cool.
I kept my oath. Mogan's Windshifter is dead. Mogan's Windshifter had a gang. They robbed and killed travelers. but Ravindra saw and told the guards. Mogens got away, but first he killed Ravindra, my best friend, Ravindra. That day, I became a knight and swore a knight's oath. I searched a long time and asked everyone. Then I finally heard he was hiding at Fisherman's Rock. So now you know everything. You helped me, and I won't forget. Take what you want from the dead. I came to keep my oath, and now I'm done.
She's smiling.
When I saw my friend killed, I swore I'd be a true knight and right all wrongs. So now I gotta do some good deeds. I don't know much about being a knight, but I'm gonna learn. Say, you did me a good deed. You ought to be a real knight yourself. You're a pal.
So we're buds now. Now she's all cool, and now she has a... Well, I can say one thing. She's going to be loyal to her friends. She swore her little oath and stayed true to it till she finally found this guy and made him pay. Apparently he had it coming. I wonder if there's any more to this story. There actually is a little bit more to this story. That's what's really cool. But, you know, even if you stop right here, you and Mazoga get to be best buds forever. Get to be pals. Let's go see if we can become knights, too. We'll be knights together and do good deeds. That's all she really seems to care about. You know what? We need more people like that in the world. Seriously. Especially nowadays. Wouldn't you want a Mazoga around as a friend? Huh? Someone that actually, at least you know they got your back? That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so let's head back and tell the Count what happened here. How honorable we've been, you know, righting past wrongs and doing good deeds and all that good stuff. Taking care of the bandit population.
Look at the muscles on you. I hope you've been successful. Have you learned why the Orc is here? Such vengeance is a noble deed. Leowyn thanks you for your service, and I have a fitting reward for such noble deeds. I address my offer to you and your friend. Would you like to become Knights Errant? I have created a chivalric order of the White Stallion. Find and kill the leader of the Black Bow Bandits, the Orc, named Black Brugo. If you succeed, I will bestow on both you and Mazoga the titles of Knights Errant of the White Stallion for your service to Leowyn. The outlaw, Black Brugo, is a menace to County Leowyn. They call his marauders Black Bow Bandits because they use black bows. Find Black Brugo and execute him for his crimes, and I will make both you and your friend Mazoga Knights Errant of the White Stallion. In her shadowy past, your friend Mazoga might have had contacts with outlaws. Ask her.
Ah, so maybe...
What news do you have of Black Brugo? Then you'll be eager to be on your way. I won't keep
That's
you.
his way of saying get the hell out of my face.
Remember,
So Mazoga has a bit of a past. Well, her attempts to right past wrongs, can't knock that.
Hello, friend. Thank you again for your help. I know Brugo. Long ago, back before I became Sir Mazoga. I split a share or two with Brugo. Brugo's a jerk. He's got a hideout in a ruin called Telepi. Every night between midnight and 6 a.m., he stops there to pick up his take. We're pals, right? So we'll kill Black Brugo and be knights. I'll wait right here until you ask me to follow you.
We're pals, right? Alright, let's see. Where exactly are we going? Oh, that's not too far out of town. Kind of wanted to go check out the Order of the White Stallion Lodge.
If you're ready to go get Black Brugo, I'm ready to follow you. Let's go.
We're pals. Let's go do this. Absolutely. Might as well. Just another bandit to go take care of. That's all part of saving Cyrodiil, too. It's not just the Oblivion Gates. You got plenty of people out there that are worse than any Daedra. Just saying. Okay, so here's our lodge. Apparently we're going just right next door here. We'll come back and check this place out in a little bit. First, we'll go take care of Black Brugo and his band of Blackbow bandits. Try to say that 10 times fast. Black Brugo and his band of Blackbow bandits. Yeah. Okay, so what did she say? Between like 6 and midnight or something? Midnight and 6 a.m.? Alright, let's see if 11 will do it. That ought to be good. Be nice if you just show up out here, but you know what? There's probably some loot in here. Apparently somebody's been making camp. And we'll go see. Something tells me we got some boss level bandits. Probably expect that. Cool thing is we have a save just coming through the door, so if something bad happens to Mazoga, I can just reload. And I would. I can't let Mazoga go out like that. She's trying to make up for her past mistakes and be a good person.
Friend. We kill Black Brugo, and the Count makes us both knights. I'm ready when you are. That's
right, and then it'll be official.
You too.
Up until now, she's been a free knight. In other words, I'm a knight, and if you got a problem with that, I'll kill you. Or maybe at least bash a few teeth in, type of thing. Start using some of these poisons here. Yeah, how do you like that?
Now you feel bad.
Just sit there and tank Black Brugo for a second. I'll be there to help you in just a minute. Guessing this dude's kind of a badass. He probably has some really good gear on him, too. In fact, I seem to recall basically everything involving Mazoga involves good gear. You got this guy, and then you have Rock Milk Cave, which I've mentioned a few times. In fact, we may go check that out, too. I've been meaning to do that. We'll go see what's up with that.
Move like a pregnant cow.
This dude's tanking him. Yeah, he's got a nice health pool. Wow. This is crazy. Yeah, it was completely out of charge. And we burn up some of these smaller soul gems. Tell you what, if I had these small soul gems in Skyrim, I'd be using them to enchant rings and stuff for money. So. Doesn't quite work like that because it actually costs money to enchant in Oblivion. Oh, talking about money, look at this. Nice. Cha-ching. Pretty heavy stuff, but that's cool. I can go find a merchant somewhere. Not a biggie. Let's go see what else they dropped. We're totally going to do some playthroughs on this and probably Skyrim also. Oh, that Daedric dagger. I love the Daedric daggers in this one. I forgot how absolutely cool they look. And I think what we'll do is clothing and dagger runs. Which means probably leaning, obviously, really heavily, especially in Skyrim. Like, on sneak and stuff. But who doesn't sneak in Skyrim? I mean, seriously? You have to make a concentrated effort to not sneak. Otherwise, you're going to spend, I don't know, about 80% of the game sneaking around? Dude, you've got like 400 hours in Skyrim. What took you so long sneaking? From point A to point B? Why are you sneaking? I don't know. Habit. But, anyway, whether you use it all the time or not, I was sitting here thinking just a dagger and clothing run. Now, clothing in Skyrim, they do, I was even asking about this on stream the other night, how you get an armor rating with clothing, specifically. And apparently they did something really cool with that. Most of your shielding involves spells. It involves spells and having some actual skills, some points invested in, like the alteration tree and stuff. Now, what I was thinking is, since the one-handed weapon tree doesn't affect daggers, Maybe actually surprise to some people. It was a really big surprise to me. I'm like, I just put a bunch of points into the one-handed. Why is my dagger damage going up? And found out that the dagger is not a one-handed weapon. It's a sneak weapon. And if you go look in your sneak tree, that's where huge chunks of damage bonus come, but it all has to be essentially from sneaking. Now, I was saying about dual-wielding daggers, as far as that goes, to at least get some damage in there, but you're talking about the lowest and the highest damage output in the game in Skyrim. That is the lowest and the highest, believe it or not. In Oblivion, it's a bit different. Between your enchantments and your spells, your dagger can proc certain effects a lot quicker because it's obviously a lot faster striking weapon, as well as in Skyrim too. But in Skyrim, you don't have quite as many dynamics, quite as much synergy between your spells and however you enchant your equipment and stuff like that. Everything was, to its fault, honestly, with Skyrim. It was oversimplified, right? But you take what you got and you work with it. And so I was thinking, clothing run in Skyrim, essentially playing a mage with a dagger, basically, but not relying on destruction spells, but relying on being a little more sneaky, kind of like I guess more like an alchemist type build type thing. Except I don't know how heavily I'd lean on poisons. I probably would. I use poisons in Skyrim as it is. Might even use them more, so I don't know. It'd be interesting. It'd be fun. It'd be fun to play through like that. Maybe get some Dark Brotherhood clothing that doesn't have an enchantment on it, so I can enchant it myself, if there is such a thing. I did find Brotherhood, or Dark Brotherhood armor that has no enchantment, and you can't upgrade it either. It's got a really, really shitty armor rating. Problem is, it's not considered clothing, so if you wanted to really get any benefits from alteration, have to find another way to do it. I don't know. Anyway, it's worth looking into. Maybe some necromancer robes. We'll go that route with it. See if we can find some unenchanted versions of that or something. I don't know, something really cool to wear and run around looking all sneaky and stealthy and stuff.
I hope you are here to tell me of Black Brugo's death. What news do you have of Black Brugo? Justice has been done, and henceforth, Mazoga and you shall be known as Knights of the White Stallion. May I present you with the perquisites of your rank, a key to White Stallion Lodge, and a shield bearing the arms of County Leowin. Mazoga's key and shield shall be delivered to her directly, and I promise you a bounty of 100 gold for each black bow you bring me. I see you have a black bow. Would you like to turn it in for the bounty?
I would.
Here is your reward. And this other black bow, would you like to turn it in as well?
Okay, so essentially this becomes being part of the Order of the White Stallion becomes a money-making thing. You go out and you can go to Rock Milk Cave and probably get,
each black bow you bring,
I don't know, a couple dozen black bows. I don't know exactly how many. We may go check it out and go find out. But then you can bring them back and get, I don't know, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 gold, whatever, not counting all the gear and equipment that you pick up there. Now, the black bows can get kind of heavy after a while, but you put a good feather spell on yourself and come back lugging a bunch of Daedric and ebony stuff.
Tell the Count about Black Brugo?
Glass. Get a lot of glass at Rock Milk Cave.
So, am I a knight?
Oh, yes.
God's ghoulies. Not just a knight, but a knight errant. That's a real special kind of knight,
Oh, yeah,
right?
absolutely.
So go on. Say it. Say, I greet you, Sir Mazoga. Thank you kindly, Sir Knight. Sounds good. Damn good. I'm a knight-errant now, and I don't care who knows it. So thank you. You've been good to me, and I won't ever forget it. So I better get started doing my good deeds, and maybe I'll see you at the White Stallion Lodge.
Best friends forever. And yeah, it's totally worth doing here. We can go check out the lodge, I guess. Go take a look at it. By the time you see this, for anyone that's interested, we may also, on a complete side note, totally different subject, maybe playing some Witcher 3 next weekend. I'll be playing it personally in the blind. I've only seen little tiny snippets of it, watching friends stream it and stuff. But thought we'd go check it out. Ooh and all over the graphics and just see what the game's about. It's the only game in recent memory, probably in, I don't know, probably the last couple years that anyone's still talking about a month after it was released. So it must at least have something to it. All these other quote-unquote AAA 9.5 out of 10 score rating games that keep coming out, people aren't saying shit about that even a week later, right? So this one's still being talked about. It must be really good. I'm sure it is. It's looked good from what I've seen of it, so that ought to be some fun. We'll at least spend the weekend with that, I guess. It'll probably be this weekend. Anyway, for now, I'm going to get out of here. And, I don't know, we may go visit Rockmelt Cave. I kind of want to go check that out. So we'll probably head there next. And then we'll get back to closing Oblivion gates and who knows what. Saving the world from itself. If you want to subscribe, you can click that button up top. If you want to catch the rest of this playthrough, you can click that image in the middle. It'll probably send you straight to the playlist. All right, well, thanks for hanging out, and I will see you in the next one. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.